Good evening, girls. That's life. I'm going to come back here in a little bit and put you up. Hello, Bandit. How's my big dog? There he is. Yes. Careful, careful, no. Don't be running into me. Abraham. Bandit, don't you do that. Don't rush people, just cool it. Cool your jets, man. Ah. Just cool. Easy. That's better. Good dog. Good Bandit. Easy, settle. Calm. Yes, calm. No hassling people. Good evening, Abraham. How are you? Good, Bandit. Yes, just gently. Gently. I know, he's a pain. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Your feet getting stuck? I'll look at those. Go, scoot over. Okay, let me look at this. I know. Okay, hang on a minute. seen a currycomb? They're a round steel thing. They got spikes on them. They don't look like they'd be very pleasant, but I've never known a horse, mule, or donkey who didn't like being brushed with one. So I take their word for it. They're also handy for cleaning dirt out of, furry stuff. I currycomb his harness parts sometimes. I use some of this same stuff. This is lamb's wool. I use some of this same stuff to cushion his harness, his back saddle, and his breast collar, because it's really springy, spongy, and it doesn't pack down. It doesn't mash down. I got some here that some of this has been under his breast collar for the year he's been working here in harness, and you can't tell it's ever been used. We cannot make stuff as good as nature makes. That's my basic grievance with the whole concept of veganism. It's not about what you eat. We cannot make stuff as good as nature makes. There is no man-made product in the world that is equal to a lambskin. And you can say that lamb got killed so to give up that skin, and I would say in return to you, that lamb was born because of human activities for the last 6,000 to 10,000 years at least, and you can't unwind that. You can't come up today and put some of what seems by your personal standards to be an ethical choice on that. You don't have to do it, but I'll tell you that I think it is far more ethical to raise, kill, and eat a young sheep. They call these things lambs, but they're not little lamby pies, little cute lamby pies. A lamb, a market lamb, is supposed to weigh between 100 and 115 pounds. They're bigger than Bandit. They're a young adult sheep. It all happens in 1 year. It's a short life. The only ones that get to have long lives are the ones who have the babies. But it's a life, and it's been entwined with humanity from longer than we've known how to write, longer than we've known how to read. To me, it's just part of us. I don't question the ethics of sunrise and sunset. I don't question the ethics of life and death. I question a lot of things, but a lot of things I don't. So anyway, those will be more comfortable for him. I think I'm going to leave him off tonight. It's not supposed to be very cold. These are mostly here to keep his feet warm, because last year, because of the cold, we don't know this for sure, okay? All we know is that his back feet were such excruciating pain that he could not walk. It was like torture for him to walk 20 feet. He'd barely eat. And so I made these to try to combat that. I know I could have bought some plastic thing that was supposed to do the same thing, and this is plastic because I didn't have I have some leather, but I had this plastic already bought, so I chose to use it. Now, the trouble with having these things off of him is that Bandit will steal them in a heartbeat if you can, and he'll tear them to shreds. Bandit is a mixed blessing. We're glad he's here. He's more good than bad, but I've had dogs that were easier to live with. I've been for them. My Abe, though, he's good. He likes butt scratches. That's a butt scratch right there. He likes those. He used to rub on fence posts and building parts and stuff like that. You know, he's really hard on buildings and everything. And Larry, she used to fuss about it. Now I just scratch his back. He likes it better. He can't reach out to scratch it for himself, you know. That's a long ways away from his nose. Anybody. Huh? Oh shoot, I didn't give him any indoor food. He's got to have indoor food. This video on this stuff is a distraction. Isn't it, Abraham? Huh? Yeah. He got to have some indoor food though. He can't. It's not going to be that cold, but I don't want him to ever feel like he's absolutely forced to go outside for nourishment, because I want him to get in the habit of thinking this is a good, safe place. He's never had this place before, you know. This is all new, and so the barn's been here all along, but there was no containment. I built these containment structures with this, blocked up some gaps in the walls so that I could keep him in one place and the food in another place. Doesn't work any other way. You probably can't see what I'm doing, but I'm opening up a bale here. The ones I've been feeding, the last one I was feeding out of, I finished. So, this is, if that video's as dark as it looked from where I was, you can't see much, but I can see pretty decent in here. It's dark, but I can see pretty good. Alrighty. His food goes in. There's a pan right there, and his food's in it. Now we gotta go do the chickens. All right, Abe. Where's gone, buddy? I'll see you later. You're good. You're good. Yes, you are. In the best areas. This thing here is because Abe has thumbs. They look like lips, but they're actually thumbs. And so you kind of have to enact gentle persuasions which keep him from opening things that you'd rather have closed. I gotta sell that boat. Anybody want that boat? Boat, trailer, and all. It's an ocean-going vessel. That boat right there has been to Fiji on her own bottom, but she's in rough shape. Alrighty. Looks like the girls have hit the sack. I came out earlier today and washed out their water, cleaned it up, got their feeder. Good night, girls. Gathered up a couple eggs. I didn't record that one. That's it. Chores.